This is our answer for question 4, and the question is, who would be the audience for your media product?
Right, to start off with, we use demographic and cytographic segmentation to look into depth into our target audience.
So, demographic segmentation is marketing segmentation according to age, race, religion, gender, family size, ethnicity, income and education. That was a bit of a mouthful. Demographics can be segmented into several markets to help an organisation target its consumers more accurately. With this type of segmentation, an organisation can categorise the needs of their customers. So, in the context of film, it will just be very set in stone categories based on like who you are. That is demographic segmentation. So.
Psychographic segmentation, sometimes referred as behavioural segmentation, divides the market into groups based on not so visible characteristics such as lifestyles, attitudes, expectations and activities of your target market. Spin around. Note that these factors can be used in conjunction with demographic segmentation.
So normally a person making a product will get these two elements of segmentation, combine them to find their exact target audience member. So it will be, their target audience member will be very specific. So the value of targeting in this way comes from your ability to use specific advertising. With these you can appeal more specifically to your target audience.
Right, some of the major types of psychographic, did I even say that right? Psychographic segmentation include lifestyle. Different people have different lifestyle patterns. Here is an example of a common lifestyle model with 4 stages. Dependent, for example, children or young adults still living at home with their parents. We have pre-family, which is adults with their own households, but no children. We have family, which is parents with at least one independent child. And late, which is parents with children who have left home or older childless couples. Opinions, attitudes, interests and hobbies. A huge area and includes religious, gender and political opinions, view on the environment, sporting and recreational activities, and arts and cultural issues. So many ands. The opinions your market segments hold and activities they engage in will have a huge impact on the products and services they buy, and even how they respond to your messaging. This is the richest area of the opportunity in online marketing, and particularly with social media.
So like children, like if you are more interested in technology, you're going to be targeted more easily using like Facebook or Twitter, whereas if you're more into, say, a sport of some kind, they'll do the advertising through the sport. So it would be like on the billboards, at like a football
stadium. Yeah.
Like that.
Right. Degree of loyalty. Customers who buy your brand either all or most of the time are extremely valuable. By segmenting in this way, you can adapt marketing vehicles and messaging to retain your loyal customers.
I think a good example of that would be James Bond. They know their audience, they know who will watch their movies, so they specifically target these people so that because they know they're loyal consumers of the James Bond.
No, they'll keep coming back for the next film.
Yeah, exactly.
They've got it all planned out. Occasions. If your product or service is purchased or consumed around an event or occasion, it makes a lot of sense to segment this way. Purchases made for weddings, holidays, etc. are examples. If your offering fits into this category, you may want to experiment with broadening usage to other times by using benefit sort, lifestyle or attitude segmentation as well. Benefit sort. Segmentation based on the main benefits purchases look for in a product or service. Knowing what is looked for can help you start relating.
So using all of these ideas will really help us to focus down on our audience member, So we managed to come up with a very specific character, which is what our audience profile will look like, which we will insert here. So how did we decide on our target audience? So we already picked our genre. So based on
fantasy,
which is dark fantasy. So based on the survey we did on SurveyMonkey that showed that people within the 14 to 18 age range who were mostly female enjoyed fantasy or horror films, which is why we decided to pick that genre, because we had a lot of positive feedback about the genre and people saying that they would want to watch a film.
and we knew we'd have a acceptable target audience. We didn't have to like dig around to try and make people watch it. They'd be there like to watch our film.
Another thing is that our movie is based on a fairy tale story, which is more stereotypically known for attracting younger female attention, but the nostalgia of being a teenager and looking back on something which was your childhood, it's just a very common thing for younger girls to younger women to enjoy. So it's again a reason why we've picked younger teenaged girls for our target audience. A similar film would be Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland. This target audience is again teenagers who are female and follow pretty much the audience profile we created. It would be a younger audience, but the original Alice in Wonderland movie was for a much younger audience, and so when this movie came out, the audience who grew up with the movie would have grown up, and then they'll see the new version of this movie, which is a lot more gothic and scary, and so wouldn't be, suitable for a younger audience.
But they'd still know the storyline, so they could see like where Tim Burton has twisted it to make it like enjoyable.
And again, it was mostly female because of the idea that it's all fantasy and make-believe, which is stereotypically a female
teenage
trait.
Yeah.
There we go. That's done.